Welcome to Melanin Memo, the channel where we celebrate the achievements of melanated people both past and present across the globe.
In the tumultuous landscape of the early 20th century, one man stood tall, both figuratively and literally. With his signature top hat, Marcus Garvey, a Jamaican-born visionary, would become a towering figure in the fight for civil rights, self-determination, and empowerment for people of African descent worldwide. But before we delve into the epic saga of Garvey's life, let's rewind a bit. Born on August 17, 1887, in the quiet town of St. Ann's Bay, Jamaica, Marcus Mosiah Garvey Jr. came into this world with a spirit as fierce as the Caribbean sun. As a child, he exhibited an insatiable curiosity, often challenging the boundaries set by his parents. It was clear from the start that young Marcus was not content with the status quo. Education was a passion for Garvey, but it didn't come easy. At a time when opportunities for black education were limited, he had to rely on his own determination and perseverance. With sheer grit, he educated himself by reading extensively and attending local schools whenever possible. In his early 20s, Garvey decided to embark on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. He traveled throughout Central America and Europe, absorbing the cultures, ideas, and experiences that would shape his worldview. It was during this period that he encountered the harsh realities of racial discrimination and inequality. These experiences ignited a fire within him, a burning desire to address the injustices faced by people of African descent across the globe. Garvey's journey eventually led him to the United States, where he would make history. In 1914, he founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association, UNIA, and African Communities League. This organization aimed to unite people of African descent, irrespective of their geographical location, under a common banner of self-improvement, self-reliance, and self-determination. The UNIA quickly gained momentum, attracting thousands of members. One of Garvey's most memorable achievements was the launch of his newspaper, The Negro World. Through its pages, he communicated his vision of a unified global black community with an emphasis on economic independence and self-sufficiency. His writings resonated deeply with African Americans, Africans, and people of African descent worldwide. Garvey's influence was not limited to his words. He was also known for his electrifying speeches. With his booming voice and charismatic presence, he drew massive crowds wherever he spoke. He delivered powerful messages of pride, self-respect, and self-reliance, famously declaring, "Up, you mighty race, accomplish what you will." But Marcus Garvey was not merely a man of words. He was a man of action. In 1919, he founded the Black Star Line, a shipping company established to facilitate trade and commerce between black communities worldwide. This venture aimed to foster economic self-sufficiency among people of African descent, allowing them to break free from the economic oppression they faced. The Black Star Line, while ambitious, encountered numerous challenges and setbacks. But Garvey's unwavering determination kept him pushing forward. Even when the venture faced legal troubles and financial hardships, he refused to surrender his vision. However, Garvey's immense popularity and outspoken advocacy caught the attention of the U.S. government. They perceived him as a radical and a threat to the established order. In 1922, he was arrested on charges of mail fraud related to the Black Star Line. Although the charges were later found to be questionable, the damage was done. Garvey was sentenced to prison and, in 1927, deported to Jamaica. Although Garvey's time in the United States was marred by controversy and legal battles, his impact on the civil rights movement and the broader struggle for racial equality cannot be overstated. His emphasis on pride, self-reliance, and unity laid the foundation for future civil rights leaders, including Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. After his deportation, Garvey remained active in Jamaican politics and continued to promote his vision of Pan-African unity. He passed away on June 10, 1940, leaving behind a legacy that endures to this day. In the decades that followed, Marcus Garvey's teachings continued to inspire activists, scholars, and artists worldwide. His call for black pride and self-determination reverberated through the civil rights movement of the 1950s and 1960s. To this day, his legacy lives on in the hearts and minds of those who continue to fight for equality, justice, and the unification of people of African descent. But let's not forget that even a towering figure like Marcus Garvey had his quirks. He was known for his distinctive attire, often seen wearing a military-style uniform and his trademark top hat. Some even dubbed him the Black Moses, drawing parallels between his leadership and that of the biblical figure. In a world where prejudice and discrimination still persist, Marcus Garvey's message remains as relevant as ever. His life serves as a testament to the power of one individual's unwavering commitment to justice and equality. It's a reminder that, no matter the odds, one person can ignite a movement that transcends borders and continues to shape the course of history. So, the next time you hear someone talking about empowerment, unity, and the fight for justice, remember the name Marcus Garvey. He was more than just a man. He was a force of nature, a beacon of hope, and a symbol of the enduring struggle for a more equitable world.